Dear Manchester United faithfuls, dear lovers of football, most of the times we are not with these people in the dressing room, we don't live with them, and we do not know their behavior. You guess what I want to talk about, right? Yes, you guess it right. Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho was spotted in holiday in Ibiza with wearing an Aston Villa jersey with the number 9 on it and had the name Rashford on the back. Yes, and he came out claiming that he posted it in solidarity with his friend. Furthermore, Marcus Rashford commented on the post saying, "My brother," with a love emoji. This has sparked this is reactions everywhere. Every corner. This has sparked reaction every part of Manchester United community. And the question is, did what Alejandro Garnacho do was right? Was he right? The actions of Alejandro Garnacho, was it right? Being that he's a Manchester United player, he still have a contract with Manchester United. Marcus Rashford has a contract with Manchester United that expires in two years. So are we going to say that Marcus Rashford doesn't have a Manchester United jersey? Are we going to say that Marcus Rashford has not played for Manchester United before? These are two players playing for Manchester United, under contract with Manchester United, having to wear another club's jersey and claiming to be in solidarity with his friend. This is nothing short of a disgrace. This is abysmal. This is shameful coming from Alejandro Garnacho, a 17-year-old and 18-year-old boy. What can we even say? Like, this is a problem, and this is why players are meant to actually develop properly. Alejandro Garnacho has not developed properly, and this is what we have. This is the same thing that is almost happening to Lamine Yamal. This is what we have. When you put players ahead of their career, this is what you get. You take a 17-year-old player, makes him feel like he's the one carrying the team, makes him feel so important in the team. What happens? He loses his head. This is exactly what has happened. And Alejandro Garnacho do not have management. He does not have family. He does not have people that advise him. Because if he had people who were talking to him, Alejandro Garnacho will not be like this. Remember, Eric Ten Hag complained of this boy first. Eric Ten Hag complained about his behavior. Ronaldo complained about his behavior. Ruben Amorim came and complained about his behavior. These three guys can never be wrong. Jadon Sancho had problems with Eric Ten Hag. Jadon Sancho is having problem with Ruben Amorim. Marcus Rashford flopped so much under Eric Ten Hag, so much. Eric Ten Hag kept giving him chances. And under Ruben Amorim, Marcus Rashford is flopping too. So what would you say? These guys are actually making this coach right. When this coach says he's not taking any of these players on preseason tour, you have now made him right. We were like, oh, you know what? You can take them to preseason. You know, if somebody comes to buy them, then they can return from preseason and go. But he said no. This is the reason. He does not want anybody to come into that group of players that he's trying to gather and mess things up for him. Yes, because these players have become bacteria and viruses that could infect any team and cause problem. Now, ask me, which club wants to buy this kind of players? Answer this question. Which club, seeing what these players are doing at Manchester United, which club will open their eye to go carry this kind of players? Because this kind of players can cause you problems in your team. How is a 27-year-old Marcus Rashford feeling like he owns Manchester United when a 27-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo worked tirelessly for the team, worked tirelessly to improve himself? When a 32 years Casemiro is working tirelessly to get into the team, a 17-year-old boy thinks that he owns the team. A 27-year-old Marcus Rashford feels that he owns the team. A 25-year-old Garnacho and Sancho thinks that they own the team, which is absolutely wrong. This is absolutely wrong, in my opinion. It is not something that should be coming out from any player that represents Manchester United. Whether you are at loggerheads with the head coach or not, it is not something that is obtainable from a player that plays for Manchester United. This is why I tell you that players need to develop properly. Allow players develop, go through the ranks and gain that maturity. You see the childishness Alejandro Garnacho is showing on a global stage. You see what Marcus Rashford is causing. You see what like these things are so abysmal that you don't want these players to associate with Manchester United. You don't want these players to be associated with Manchester United. This is my opinion. I don't know what you think in the comment section. But if you have a contrary opinion, please state them. I'll be in the comment section. See you again in my next video.